Okay, everybody, how you doing? This is Texas Danny, and we're at the very end of January the 3rd, 2021, late Sunday evening, just a few minutes before midnight, and the show is over. I'm going to send in this report real quick on the Washington, D.C. area and the quantum changes that are happening in my 2012 North American Atlas as I see them, those situations that become apparent. There is much, much more to report on the entire North American area with my atlas, and of course, with the observations of Google Earth and even some observations of some media sources which show the Earth and some changes. Now, I want to mention that around Washington, D.C. was an entire loop with these dark green circular designations for the highway areas. They went up all the way around. This has changed a little bit in here because they went further up this way and they went all the way around here. And we've had maybe a little bit further on out down south as well. We have the Potomac coming up, and I see the Washington, D.C. area kind of splitting a little bit more further out, going east, slightly northeast. We've got the western suburbs coming up out a little bit. This is just a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. Again, more gaps in here with these green areas. Once again, these went all the way around the Washington, D.C. area, all the way. We also have some water areas starting to come up through there. We have changes around the Potomac. We have changes in the highways, the systems. I don't know why in the Lincoln Memorial you would have a beach ball, volleyball park right there. It doesn't make sense to me, but that's shown up recently, okay? Again, we have a lot of changes around Washington, D.C. I wish I knew more about what all this was about. I'm a math moron and not the best type at being Sherlock Holmes, but this is very interesting in scope. Mathematics, shape, dimensional, time, whatever. This is interesting. This is very interesting right here. Keeping it tight because I don't want to fill my mattress. Again, this area right through here is in vast changes. This is Puget Sound over here in Washington State. There's some changes too, quite a bit of changes. A lot of changes up in Vancouver, British Columbia. A lot of changes up there involving H2O. Also to mention around the Geneva Wave, that is the northern Italy area, the Alps, and around Geneva, Switzerland, and the entire area that even remotely touches the Alps. That's got a lot of changes coming. One more note, there was no Andorra in my reality, so that's kind of a point for those who want to get across with that. We have, again, changes in the Potomac area. We've got, I think, the orientation, the direction of Washington, D.C., just as we have a change in the orientation of Phoenix, Arizona, going more southwest. Again, we are still very active in the Gulf of California. Okay, just wanting to keep it short, folks. Just enough for a quick listen. Again, we have a lot of changes to Washington, D.C., North America, Canada, America, Mexico. The entire Earth has got it going on. Texas Danny out.